You've clicked on this video because you want to run further. Well, we've got you covered. In fact, there's a whole host of tips and tricks that'll get you running further in no time. In fact, today we've got 10 for you. So let's crack on. Tip 1, little and often. To prepare to run further, you don't actually have to run further. What you can do is run short, little runs more often during the week. This will increase your weekly mileage, and the increased weekly mileage will build your aerobic base. Then, when it comes to adding back in that long run, you'll be far better prepared and you'll be able to go further. Tip 2, pre-fuel your run. You can't expect your body to go very far if it doesn't have the energy in it. Consider taking a decent snack that's easy to digest 30 to 90 minutes before you start your longer run. This also applies to hydration. You need to make sure that your body is well hydrated if you want to go far. Don't just down a glass just before you leave, but make sure you're on top of your hydration all day. Tip 3, fueling your run. This depends how far you're going, but if you're going longer than 90 minutes, you definitely need to look at taking something during your run. That's not to say you only take something after 90 minutes, but if you're going that long, you need to pre-plan and start taking something after 30 to 45 minutes. What you take is up to you. You could take gels, energy jellies, anything with simple sugars that's easy to digest. When you do start taking on nutrition and going these longer runs, you also need to consider your hydration. You should probably be taking some water with when you're taking energy during your run. Tip 4, pacing. If you're going for your record furthest distance, consider reducing your pace substantially. You don't need to hold the same pace you've been maintaining for your shorter runs. Just go a bit slower and go a bit further. You can always increase the pace again later once you've gotten used to the distance.
You could also adopt a run-walk strategy. You might feel like walking is cheating, but it's clearly not if it means you can cover a further distance. This works especially well on hilly terrain, as you can help keep your effort levels and heart rate more constant as you ignore your pace.
Tip 5, spend time on your feet. Ultramarathon runners will actually use long hikes as training for their ultramarathons. Spending long hours on your feet will help condition your body for the weight bearing of a long run. It'll also work your cardiovascular system, albeit at a lower level. These long hours spent walking will actually help you to run further. Tip 6, run with company. Distraction can be a powerful tool to make those miles go by faster and you'll get further. Make sure that the people you run with run a similar pace to you, and if you can't find someone who's willing to go as far as you, what you can do is meet them for the second half of your run. Music and podcasts can also be a powerful distractor and help those miles go by a little bit faster so you can get further. Tip 7, enter an event. If you enjoy running with company, then entering an event is the best way, because there'll definitely be someone who you can run with who's running the same pace as you, and they'll probably be up for a chat too. The camaraderie and the atmosphere and the adrenaline of a race will make the miles go by much faster, and before you know it, you'll have run far further than you ever could in a training run. Tip 8, plan your route. Planning a new and inspiring route that covers a distance you never covered before can give you all the motivation you need to get to a new distance target. Also, you can use route planning to plan a slightly flatter, easier route for your first time covering a new distance. Just don't always do flat, easy routes, because those hillier, harder routes will definitely help make you stronger. Tip 9, add some strength work. Strength work can help strengthen all those core muscles and supporting muscles that you really struggle with towards the end of a long run. So getting them strong will help your form stay better towards the end of your long run and allow you to run further. Adding just 1 or maybe 2 strength sessions a week with some specific exercises for your core and single leg exercises will make all the difference to you running further. And our final tip, run faster to run further. This might seem counterintuitive, but adding a tempo run each week to your training will help give you that boost to your aerobic fitness that you need to run further in your long run. Adding 1 tempo run a week of 4 or 5 kilometers at near your threshold will provide a massive boost to your aerobic system, which will help you go further. We hope these tips and tricks have helped you in your quest to run further. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to GTN for more videos.